Why, hello there. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Enjoy Your Life, the podcast. I am your host, Farrah Ray Wynn, and today we are going to be talking about gratitude. Now, we are in the month of Thanksgiving, so it's only right to discuss gratitude and Thanksgiving. Just a quick couple of announcements before we get into it. The next couple of weeks are going to be so much fun. We are in November, getting ready to go into December. So we have the holidays ahead. We're going to be doing a gift guide and some cute holiday fashions and all kind of stuff. So make sure that you're super duper tuned in and locked in on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. And make sure that you're tuning into the podcast every Monday morning, at 8 o'clock a.m. So today, talking about gratitude, we're actually going to do something pretty fun with this. We're going to be doing a 7 days of gratitude challenge. So that means for the next 7 days, we're going to be posting something that we're grateful for and using the hashtag EYLB Gratitude Challenge. So that stands for Enjoy Your Life Blog Gratitude Challenge. So I'll be posting on all platforms. You can post on whatever platform you want. Just make sure you use the hashtag, and we're going to be getting involved with one another and just kind of talking about how grateful we are. So let's go ahead and get into this. Like I said, we're in the month of Thanksgiving, so it's only right to talk on the topic of Thanksgiving and gratitude. So let's get right into it. So I think we spend a lot of time in our society wanting more of things, more clothes, the newest phone, the most updated version of whatever. And it's okay to want these things. It's okay to want more of things, but it's also important to remember to be grateful for what we have already had, or the things that we've already accomplished, or the things that God has already blessed us with in our life. So with this 7 days of gratitude challenge, we're going to be spending time really focusing in on what we're grateful for and why. So the way this works is you can either post on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, or if you would like to keep it more personal, you can keep it in a little journal or a notebook. If you're posting it online, make sure you're using the hashtag EYLB Gratitude Challenge. Remember, that's Enjoy Your Life Blog Gratitude Challenge. And I'll be posting mine on all platforms again, so you can see no matter how we're connected. So starting out today, I'm going to be showing gratitude for my parents, Bishop John and Lady Edith Wynn. These are literally two of the most amazing people I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. And I don't just say that because they're my parents and I've watched them literally all of my life, but they are really some amazing people. They're hardworking, they're loving, they're dedicated, they're strong. And it's funny, people say when you get older, the older you get, the more you start to appreciate your parents. And this is very, very true. However, I've always appreciated them. I've always seen how hardworking they were in everything they do, whether it's ministry or business or community service work or family, education, whatever it is, they go so hard, and I will forever appreciate that. I was actually thinking about them this morning and just thinking of how I'm so grateful that they've never shown me what it looks like to quit. They never shown me what it looks like to just give up on something or give up on an assignment or something that I've put my hands to do. Now, me giving up, that's one thing, but they've always kind of led by example, showing me what it looks like to be committed to a cause. Like, once you commit to something, you should see it through all the way until the end. Or once you say that you're going to do something, then do it. And don't just do it because you said, but do it to the best of your ability. I'll never forget, there's been so many times in my life where my parents say that they're going to do something and they do it with all of their heart. And I'll be looking at them like, look, you do not have to go as hard as you're going right now. And I'll tell them too. But they do it because it's a representation of who they are, not the person that they're helping or the situation that's, taking place. But they represent greatness. They represent God. They represent strength, and they represent power. And so whenever they do something, they do it to the best of their ability, and it always turns out amazing. And I'm just like, man, I want to be like you guys when I grow up, because your girl be wanting to give up. But no, they do things in such an amazing and an elegant way. Once you've seen them do something once, you've seen them do it a billion times, because they have their special touch. They have their uniqueness to it. They have their strength about it. They have their godliness about it. And it's such an amazing thing to see. And I'm just super grateful. I know there's a lot of people who don't have both parents, or they don't have their parents at all. And I don't take that for granted, not rubbing it in anyone's face or anything, but just really, like I said, being grateful for the fact that I have them. Yeah, sometimes obviously it gets annoying. Who doesn't get annoyed by their parents? Because what happens with me is I'll say I'm going to do something and then I'll be like, nah, I don't feel like it. And then they're on my back about it. Like, no, you said you were going to do it. You need to do it. And so I'm just like, okay, fine. They push me, and when I don't feel like doing something, yeah, it's definitely annoying 100%, but they make me better for it, because at the end, when I've done that thing or I've accomplished it or I've come to the end of it, I'm just like, man, I'm glad that they pushed me. I'm glad that they didn't let me stop. I'm glad they didn't let me give up on myself or on this. And a lot of people don't have that support system. A lot of people don't have that. And so that's one of the things I'm super grateful for. They're just amazing. So remember, the next 7 days, this is a really short podcast, but because I'm going to kind of go in detail more about why I'm grateful for them on my posts. But for the next 7 days, remember, we're posting about what we're grateful for. It's a 7-day gratitude challenge. So you got to stick with me all the way through. So today is Monday. We're going to go the next couple of days and just talk about why we're grateful. And don't be afraid to discuss it with another person. If you come across the hashtag and you see something someone is grateful for, go ahead, feel free to comment on their picture or their post or whatever, and just kind of tell them that, great post, or I'm grateful for that too, or whatever it is. Don't be afraid to get interactive. So remember, use the hashtag EYLB Gratitude Challenge. Remember, that stands for Enjoy Your Life Blog Gratitude Challenge, and post it or write about it. If you want to journal about it and take a picture of it, that would be really cute too. So whatever you want to do, the main point of this is to get ourselves in the mindset of gratitude. A lot of people think that Thanksgiving is just about the food and, getting together with family. And while it is, we want to remember to be grateful as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. I love you and God loves you. I hope that you'll join me in on this challenge and just really take some time and think about what you're grateful for and why you're grateful for it. So until next week, I'm going to be posting the outline for the next couple of days, the next couple of Mondays this month, what we're going to be discussing, so you can be ready and excited to tune in and to share with your friends and talk about it. So thank you again. I love you so much. God loves you so much more. Until next time, God bless.